Good evening. This is a reading for you. It is not tied to any astrological sign. The intention is if you come across it, there is a message here for you, or it should benefit you in some way. Thank you everyone who has liked and subscribed. If you haven't and you enjoyed my content, please do. There will be an extended available in my Patreon. The link is below. My website's below. I am accepting personal readings. Social media, everything is below. So, that being said, let's take a look. Like, kind of getting a wild hair, yeah? Letting your defenses down a bit, feeling a little less, sorry, it's like, cozy. Feeling a little less guarded, a little more open-minded, but also, I think, maneuvering kind of quietly. I don't want to use the word sneaky, but there is the Seven of Swords here. It doesn't feel like sneaky, though. It doesn't feel malicious. It just feels like exploring in a way that you're not necessarily sharing with everyone, or you don't necessarily know what direction you want to go, so you're not speaking on things yet. That kind of thing. There is a lot of communication, things picking up, starting to sort of move forward. We are in retrograde, so everything's sort of fucked up right now, but I do think that there are some things moving about right now. For better or worse, it's hard to tell at the moment, right? On your mind is a whole new direction in a lot of ways. I think that you're gaining some clarity on a few things too. Maybe you viewed a certain situation or yourself or life or a lot of different things in a very specific way, but you're sort of kind of coming to terms that maybe that's not entirely accurate, and maybe you don't feel the same way that you thought you did. So there's a sense of confusion being lifted and clarity coming through. And again, going like this new route, this is all on your mind. I don't think you totally have it figured out yet, but I think that it's sort of in the works. On the ground level, Hierophant. Interesting. So, this card can often speak about tradition and institutions and things like that. Even marriage, but I'm sort of seeing it in the context of, philosophical, spiritual growth, learning, and even teaching maybe. Maybe some people look to you for advice. Maybe you're a mentor. Maybe you're seeking a mentor. Maybe both. But there is this sort of higher commitment and focus on these kinds of things. Behind you, there's a sense of like confusion, like I feel like you didn't necessarily know what to do or which way to go, so that kind of prevented you from moving on anything or working on anything. And then like stagnation kind of cropped up, maybe even just due to overthinking, because I think that there's probably clear steps to get to where you want to go, but you're like feeling very like bound and tied up, right? And not very unsure of what of the choices that you were considering. Um, and that kind of kept you stuck for a period of time. Maybe still is to some extent. Ahead of you, you're going to stop giving to situations that don't serve you. But also, again, this kind of sneaky element is coming in here because you have the Magician with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I often think of someone casting illusions or pretending to be like more than they are. You know, or this could be someone around you, so be aware of that. But I almost see it also, you know, it could go two different directions here. It could be that, or you are sort of creating this new reality for yourself and no longer giving to other people, especially who have not returned the favor or showed up for you in a certain way. I think there's a sense of, you know, being more considerate, more compassionate to yourself, and thinking more independently and freely. Yes, the star. A lot of healing happening here, a lot of growth, and a lot of manifestation, basically. You're trying to elevate yourself. You're trying to rise. Clarify what's above. Maybe leaving a commitment or something that you were putting work or effort into. You know, again, you're not giving to certain things, so that's pretty clearly indicated, actually. I am curious, what is the Seven of Swords? Oh, maybe you're trying to sneak out of there. Like, you don't want to, like, kick up a fuss. Clarify Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to avoid an unpleasant ending. You don't want to communicate something. See how that goes. Anyway, we're going to take this a little bit deeper. Feel free to join me on my Patreon, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much again for the support, for watching. Please like, please subscribe. It helps me greatly. Circulates the algorithm, all that. And yeah, so I hope to see you over on the extended.